Well, Democrats having a conniption fit over the purge at the federal government might not want to fret too loudly over USAID. If you thought the millions agency spent on DEI was the worst of it, you're in for a shock.
Our next guest issued a report years ago warning that money was being wasted in the reconstruction of Afghanistan.
We actually did a report for a number of congressmen, including Congressman Welch, who asked us to look at how much was wasted, stolen, and whatever. And I think we reported back in July of 2018, just looking at what we looked at, and that was about 1/3 of the money that we looked at, that our agency did, was wasted, stolen, or didn't accomplish anything.
In 2023, he told Congress that taxpayer money may even have been going into the pockets of the Taliban.
Joining us now is former Inspector General for Afghanistan's reconstruction, John Sopko. John, thank you very much for being here. Are you still unable to tell us whether some of our millions of dollars, hard-earned by taxpayers, went into the pockets of the Taliban?
Oh, we know a sizable amount went into the pockets of the Taliban. Now, just so you know, I'm no longer with the government, but the final reports we issued and I signed off on before my departure, indicated that. So we know, and we know it's going to continue because, unfortunately, we have nobody on the ground, and the money is going through the UN, the World Food Organization, and other international organizations. And we don't really have good oversight. Now, let me just say, the money, there has been a pause on all financial assistance. I don't know all the details of that. I don't know if it includes money going to UN and other international organizations. But we just issued a quarterly report for January, which says that our major concern is dealing with these international organizations because of a lack of oversight.
Because we were talking about, John, USAID, but and the conversation surrounds some of what Elon Musk and his Doge team are trying to do to root out waste, grotesque waste in spending, and particularly with spending overseas and reading so much about it. Is a lot of the waste and fraud and abuse happening because the people who are actually spending the money, it's really just focused on how much money you get out the door? There was a quote I read, if you don't ask about results, you don't fail and your budget doesn't get cut.
That's absolutely correct. And the problem in Afghanistan, and again, that's what I spent the last 12 years looking at, but it's a problem across the board. I mean, I was looking at USAID when I first came to Washington and working for Sam Nunn back in 1982, and it was a broken agency back then, and it's continued to be a broken agency. So it's just a problem. And the problem isn't just a bunch of individuals, because there's a lot of good people working on the ground for USAID, either contractors or employees. The worker bees, they're doing a good job. And they actually helped us in our oversight work, because they were out in Afghanistan and they were saying, you can't believe what we're doing. And we used that for a lot of our reports. But none of that got up to Washington. That's where you heard all the happy talk. We're winning the war. We're helping the kids. We're building schools. We're doing all this. And it turned out they built schools, but they never looked if there were any teachers. They built hospitals, but they never looked if there was any water or drugs or even patients. And that was the problem of USAID. It was all happy talk. It was delusion. And you hit it on the head. The whole objective was spend the money. Now, it wasn't just USAID. DOD did the same thing. State Department did the same thing. The test wasn't what the outcome was. The test was, did you spend your appropriated funds? And if you didn't, you lost money. If you didn't, you weren't promoted. And that's the whole delusion we had between the reality on the ground and what you, the American people, were being told by the aid administrators, the ambassadors, the generals, and everybody for the last 20 years.
And when you're spending other people's money, you really don't care if a lot of it is wasted. That's the absolute truth. In fact, that's the way you get reelected, the more money you spend. John, I wish we had more time. We're up against a hard break. Thank you so much.
John, thank you so
Really
much.
appreciate it.
Glad to be here. Thank you.